Love George Clooney. George Clooney is a legend. At least he has hair, though. Finally, somebody said it. Because half of you guys are bald. And there's nothing wrong about being bald. But there's nothing wrong about going grey either, you fucks. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Oh! Legend. Yo, Cacksock. That's a beautiful Twitch Prime sub, buddy. Thank you so much for spending it on me. Welcome in, dude. I'm not bald. The hair on my head just moved to my back. It's fleeing, man. It happened early, but honestly, less upkeep is great, especially when you got full facial hair and are buff. No one messes with you. I mean, nobody messes with me either, man. I don't need to be bald for that. Hey, just came from YouTube. Legend. He's having a really hard time to come to terms with this. Appreciate the follow. That's fine. Been bald since I was 24? My boyfriend is 58, 10 years older than me, and he's old gray. But like when you're 58, that's perfectly fine. Nobody expects you to have any hair color when you're 58. Well, some people do. Old genes, man. My hairline isn't receding. It's been in full retreat since 1990. Hello, hope you're feeling better. I am, dude. I'm feeling good. My nose is still a bit runny and fucked, but it's minor issues. No biggie, thank you. It is more annoying than anything else. I fucking hell. I shaved all my lovely locks off the second I started to show any signs of balding. I feel like that's the way to do it. I fully understand because I have friends who like they waited with shaving their older hair off. Like once they started losing hair and they got like the full moon on the back of their head or receding hairline, like they refused for the longest time to just fucking cut it off. And every single one of them said the same thing. Like they fully realized that they would look better bald than with a bad hairline, but still, it was so tough to like make the move and shave it off. For some reason, they can't explain why. It just was. I think so, Cacksock. Combat forward? So yeah, it's easy for me to say, just fucking shave it off, but the Dr. Phil cut looks bad no matter what. It's over the comb over. Yeah. I think this place is way more chill than Twilight Islands as well. This is like the easiest route ever. The only one that is easier is probably the panda one around the lake. But this one is a bit more fun. You can make this one slightly more efficient and also slightly less fun by covering like a smaller area. You don't need to like fly like follow the entire river because they spawn so fast. But I just feel like it's more variety. It's a bit more fun to do the entire thing. My dad uses fancy wigs, but to be honest, he looks better bald. There are still some people that uses wigs. I see him every now and then. Not that many though, but some people do. And what is it called? Not like a full wig, but you know when you only got like the traditional monk hairstyles, right? You're bald on the top, and they just throw on like a patch of hair on the top, like a toupee. That's a fucking classic. Yeah, you missed out Johnny Sins on that list, Melissa. You're not fooling anyone. I'm not a huge fan of the genre of music you're playing, but I played a more mild songs yesterday that adds to my playlist, expanding my horizon of farming and taste. How does he do it, chat? Just wait. Trust me, if you watch enough of my stream, like, you'll learn to like the music. You might like only the softer songs now, but you'll get into the heavier stuff eventually. It grows on you. 1000%. How is transmog at the start of an expansion? Would it be better to farm new herbs and mining? It's always better to do current content on the release of new expansion. Even though transmog typically makes more gold at a new expansion than it does before the expansion comes out, only makes sense. There's more people playing the game, so more people that can purchase your transmog, and there's less people farming transmog because everyone's busy farming current content stuff. So the ideal thing is to have a good stock of transmog before the expansion comes out, so you can keep on posting it, but spend your farming hours on current content. And drop thumbs? Drop thumbs looks like the Eminem man. He's adorable. I don't hear the music unless someone pays for a song as I'm wearing my headsets. Then I hear everything. Swifty got bad hearing. No, Wappy. I look like an old hippie. That's a trendy look. Boom, boom, boom. Profile picture on Discord is me and my wife. I haven't seen that. You shouldn't have said that, man. You know you're in Twitch chat right now. And there's going to be at least one guy in this chat who's going to go over to Discord, search up your name, see the image of you and your wife, and you're going to masturbate to it. And your wife isn't necessarily the center of attention. As wild, it is wild. It's Twitch chat, man. They do a lot of crazy shit. Monchi isn't on, is he? No, but DD just became available on Discord. His status went from yellow to green, so... Ba-boom. But it's a compliment regardless, though. Drop foam, so I wouldn't sweat it that much. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, dun. Student just speaks facts, keeping it real. You need somebody to just tell it out like it is, what everyone's thinking. Hey man, we've all done it. We actually haven't. Aye. What is the best place for Northern lumber? Borean Tundra? Well, I like Grizzly Hills. That's my favorite. Wait, that's not true. No, I liked Grizzly Hills, but then somebody in chat told me about, what's it called? Saldara? Coldara. This place. Yeah, now I do this. Fly around Nexus. It's actually fucking great. Yeah, exactly. That is my new favorite location. Yeah. So it was Grizzly Hills, but now Coldara. I didn't like... A lot of people did Skolasar Basin. I'm not a big fan of that. What the fuck? Where's the axe? There we go. I did do Skeptas. I feel like it was alright. But Coldara was, in my opinion, way smoother. Have you tried Bel Ameth for Dragonflight Lumber? It's pretty tight packed. No. I haven't done that much Dragonflight, actually. Hello, good morning. What activity are you carrying out? What's up, dude? Just did Dungeon, Draktaran, and then Island Expeditions. Now I'm just chopping some wood. I can't be arsed to chop that much wood, so I try to limit myself to just 1 hour on a stream. But I still think it's all right. It's pretty chill to chop wood. Helps that the gold is fucking insane, but... I'm going to see if the warrant key sells in the EU as well. Oh, they definitely do. Do you have your EU account yet? How much is 1 hour net? I usually get 125 minutes and I stop. Oh, that's a bit on the low end. Do you use like a faster loot add-on, Caxock? Chop wood while gathering? It obviously depends on the wood, but like it's pretty normal to get like right above 300 on average, I would guess, of lumber. No, I don't have a loot add-on. Faster loot is the one that I use to skip the loot window. Because right now I got 76 lumber, but that's in less than 15 minutes. What would you say is the fastest way to pull in 2.5 million? I want to help my friend get the Cosmic Drake for Christmas. I would actually just advise you to do what I'm doing now. Chop wood and craft decor items. Yo, Uki, what's good, man? Later today? Nice. No, Phoenix, they didn't. I also felt like in some expansions, like Northrend, I felt like I got more double drops and triple drops the first day compared to now. But if they actually nerfed it, or if it was just RNG, I don't know. Yo, Molo, what's up, man? He's collecting vases? No, it doesn't affect it. Desu. Hey, Kuekor, good to see you, buddy. What's up, man? Just been to the range to work on my golf game. Has it gotten any better, though? What's your favorite spot to farm classic lumber? My favorite one is Ongoro, but Fellwood is better. I just think Ongoro is super chill. There's like no annoying trees and whatnot. Student, did you ever play the Havana? Yeah, a couple of times. What's up, man? How's it going, buddy? I would say so. Nice. I just ate a whole pizza. Now I'm going to play games the rest of the night selling ultra rares. Oh, shit. Ba-da-bum, bum. Yo, DD, have you been chopping some trees lately? Or did you make enough gold now? I really want that Christmas sled as a mount. Which one? I think it's weird how we didn't get a Christmas tree. Like for as a player housing decor item, that was in like the early access beta thingy. People, I saw like a Twitter photo of somebody who put down like a bunch of Christmas trees in their house. So like the 3D model is in the game as a decor item, but we don't have it yet. Isn't that kind of weird? No, technician, nothing increases your lumber speed, sadly. Not really, prices drop pretty low, so just learn whatever I'd left myself. Aha. You're gonna do it again soon. It's gonna be under the tree on the 25th. That could be a thing. I mean, DD works for Blizzard, so that's pretty much a guarantee. Agree. I said the same thing. Maybe we'll get him as a Christmas present. Could be. Yo, DD, you're not fucking with us. Are you guys actually giving it to us? All of them are in my house. You're like the fucking Grinch. You stole them all. I've seen your house. Title is just filled with mistletoes. Who knows? Well, obviously you. Does a glove still make good gold? I am seeing mine as on most recipes. Oh, fuck, but I haven't crafted a glove in ages. I don't know. They should allow engineers to craft chainsaws to double the gathering speed. That would be cool. Maybe there's going to be some lumber items coming in midnight. You got to remember, this is just early access. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe they're gonna do like they did in Legion with the fishing pole, right? But now they're gonna make like a fucking legendary chainsaw that you can acquire through like a bunch of different bullshit in midnight. I see. Kind of nice being invited to a group in your guild farming dark runes. 171 in under 1 hour now. Gotta love you guys. That's awesome. Yeah, the guild is great for that kind of stuff. It's so easy to find a group for those type of farms in the guild. Do 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 do. Boom, boom. Let me see. Do I gotta invite some boys to the guild? Oh shit. Saw you on YouTube. I didn't mention the guild in today's YouTube video. Let's invite. Oh, Crooner. That's a YouTube sub. Welcome in, dude. Thank you. Guess I'll be watching a movie while cancel scanning all night. Thank these DECOR sales dropped. God damn. Boom, boom. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Let's see there. Boom, boom. What expansion are you guys making the most gold on for decor items? Guess it's a kind of tough question to answer because whatever you make the most gold on isn't necessarily the best, right? It's just what you focus on. Panda? You haven't crafted a single thing. None? Draenor? I think I made like 10 decor items or something. Yeah, you never really got into that. I feel like Legion and Draenor because they're the hardest professions to level. That is true. Like Draenor, there's a lot of people who don't actually know how to get the wood as well. Classic. Classic. Kata so far. That's what I expected. It's like all over the place. Yeah, you just become the Flip Master 2000, Quekor. I also like, yeah, like Panda is nice because a lot of the materials are cheap. Not all of them, by all means. Depends on the profession, but TBC has some very expensive materials for a lot of the professions, like engineering, blacksmithing, even fucking tailoring. Same thing with classic. I hate all of the decor items that needs fucking dark iron bars. I got my hands on a pair of abyssal platelings for like 100k and bloodied leather boots, 250. That's nice, but as you know, they're not exactly fast sellers though. But I buy similar stuff myself and flip between realms. But I tend to focus on some of the higher sell rate items like Varret, Guillotine, Blackrock Bulwark, Skullflame Shield, stuff like that. A lot of like a raid drops, like the Visage and the Shoulders from Antarus. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, if you buy, sell it on the auctions, that is, but there's people in different discords where they're looking to buy Abyssal and Bloody is actually really popular. Yeah, by all means. Yeah, Skiffle, it's sick. Any girls here? I don't think so, Molo. I pause to turn around and I get undercut. On decor items, I miss the stream. Yeah, you become a casual now, Molo. You're not playing enough video games, man. Why not? How in the hell am I supposed to know that, man? Yeah, me. They're messing with you, Molo. You never gave me the sword. Aha! I see. Så ble du krenka. Fullt forståelig. Do you ever find like Mote of Fire on the auctions for cheaper than the Primal Fire and buy and convert? I used to do that a lot. Yeah, all the time. Haven't for a while. There's been some exceptions. If I want to invest in, let's say I want to invest in Primal Fire ahead of player housing, right? Then I'm going to buy what I consider to be decently priced Primal Fire. I will also buy out all of the motes of Fire, right? But nah, I usually don't do it anymore. Oi. Ba-da-ba-bum. I bought a 1,000 Corium before it. This at 600 max, all sold 750, most at 850. Nice. Averaging over 300 lumber an hour, but I need a lot. I think I needed like 416 cata lumber or some shit to craft the items. Some items with low cost, I have like triple queued up for crafting. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, who's undercutting my recipe gingerbread cookie? Stop it. You guys made billions on small egg, ice cold milk, and cookies yet? I sold a bunch of. When I say a bunch, I mean I sold a lot of the Christmas gear, the winter clothes, little Santa clothes. I do it every year. I craft a bunch of them. Knot tied letters at 17 gold. Dude, it's so sick. I made a video about it not too long ago. How about like how it was still a very good farm because the price of knot tie was good, and It went down a little bit. I'm guessing some people did it, but now 17 gold is huge. Sold some for like 7k. Nice. I couldn't sell them an Arch and Dawn. I mean, I could of course sell them an Arch and Dawn, but it didn't make sense. I posted some, but the vast majority of it I sold on my my other realms, where the profit was actually good. Or the profit is always good, because they're like basically free to craft, but... I just put up the whole orchestra but not died like 2 or 3 times. Wait, so it didn't organically go to 17 gold each? You just reset? I did a reset not tied once, but I also reset heavy not tied at the same time. Because like I feel like most people buying not tied right now are buying it because they're gonna make it into heavy not tied for player decor. No, I didn't reset. I meant to say I bought it around the same time when you posted the video. Oh, okay, like that. Boom, boom. Boom, ba-da-da-da. Are you crafting old decor with lumber, only the stuff that sells high? I've been doing a little bit of both. Like when the player housing first came out, I just crafted everything. I just thought it was fun to see how well or badly items sold for and how much I could sell them for. And then I started crafting only items that made sense to craft. Like, you could average 750 gold per lumber on some crafts while they were 400 gold on other crafts, right? And I skipped the crafts that has like high material costs tied to them. That's where I'm at right now. Try to be a bit more picky with what I'm actually crafting, because I don't do as much lumber farming now as I did when it was new. Well, we rented this place this year, Molo, and then catered the food. Boom, boom. High material cost ones are the best. And yeah, if you can also sell the item for big gold. But on some of my realms, it's like they make some profit, but it doesn't make sense. Like high material cost doesn't necessarily result in high cost of the actual finished product, because there's so many clowns. No, Mylanisa, not that I'm aware of, at least. It would be interesting if Blizzard actually, like in Midnight, added some items that would affect the lumber gathering speed. If that was in terms of like getting like an axe that would increase your speed, or like clothing or whatever, it would be interesting. Do you decorate your house in WoW? I mean, I haven't done it yet. Not yet. I will at some point. It's gonna be like WoW Goblin meets 50 Shades of Grey kind of theme. Oh, I set mine to 500 Pawnista, but I usually manually look through it because I want to. I have a lot of materials, etc., laying around. So achievements, 24-hour Minecraft. I've never promised that. Monchi has a crazy little house. Fuck, I haven't seen that yet. I gotta go and view Monchi's house. Given how bots can't really take advantage of lumberjacking, I wonder if they will do more with it. I mean, if you're like an individual that just plays the game and you happen to run a bot, you can make some serious gold with it. Imagine waking up and your bot's been farming lumber all night, and all you do is craft with the lumber, right? But you're absolutely right. Like 99.9% of all bots, they're not going to farm a BOP item. I gotta blow my nose again. All right. He fucking picked a house right in front of mine. Of course, he said something about he wanted to set up his house close to like-minded people. What does that make you? He doesn't come close to my insanity. But it's great when people have their house open to view a bit. It's good fun. I agree. Even though I haven't looked at anyone's house in the guild thing, a guild neighborhood. I need to do that though. See what kind of sick shit people are cooking up. Haven't done anything yet. Need the bigger rooms. Yeah, I'm kind of scared to enter DD's house whenever he starts to decorate. Boom, boom, boom. I noticed they had a report decor option in people's houses, and my creative dreams went out the window. I mean, I feel like you can do like kind of like a fucking sex dungeon, and that's going to be allowed. But it's like if you start spelling out like racist words or something like that, I think like that's the report feature. Like that's the use of it. Okay, so don't check out Monchi's house. I should probably not check it out on stream at least, knowing Monchi. If you could sell houses, yeah, like make a badass house and sell it to someone. I feel like if you if you could do that, the core items should follow the house. If you know what I mean. Like you make a badass house, and when you're making the house, you're obviously using a lot of decor items. So if you move it over to somebody else, you need to buy those decor items again. That will be cool. Then the same fucking decor designers, house designers would buy a whole bunch more of my decor. Have it as a schematic and allow you to use a shopping list. It's like that sick game, you know the I was gonna say Star Trek, but it's not Star Trek. What is the name of the game where people are like selling fucking planets and spaceships for like thousands of dollars? Eve Online? Yeah. Never actually played it or seen gameplay of it. I just saw a YouTube video once, a YouTube video about like digital purchases with real life money in video games, where they of course included like the Mace and Diablo and so on. But the like most of them was really just Eve Online. Those were like the most expensive purchases. It was insane. And the funny thing is, I don't know anyone that plays Eve Online. And yet there's these people spending hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on these things in the game. Still live? Always live. Most consistent streamer on the platform, Anaya. How's the meeting? Bum, 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 bum. Holding you to that always live thing. Please don't. It was okay. Monthly review stuff for one team and holiday announcement for another. holiday. Did you finish up all the Christmas presents yet, Onaya? Can you tell us the bus story today? A lot of people in the chat who can't handle the bus story. Molo, you gotta know your audience. Shopping, yes, but wrapping, no. Yeah, dude, I fucking suck at wrapping gifts. Holy fuck, I'm bad. The worst part is, like, even when I'm actually trying to do a good job, it ends up looking like shit. Yo, Balolski. Big boy, tier 2 sub, 71 months. Much appreciated, dude. What's good, my man? Gotta get the bags. Those gift bags. Big same. If Mr. and I didn't insist that we wrap everything would be in gift bags. I mean, I do agree. It looks nicer under the Christmas tree when there's like a bunch of like actually wrapped up gifts compared to a bunch of those gift bags. Oh. I blame his father. He's a pro and can literally wrap something with just one piece of tape. Aha. And then we have you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-boom. Kinda gotta pee. Hold tight, boys. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. How many am I at? 273 so far. Boom, boom. That's billions of gold. Sounds like you're as good as me at rapping, Unaya. There's a certain charm to it, though. Like a poorly wrapped gift. You know? That's what I'm going with. Rapping? No, I'm probably better at the musical art of rapping than I am rapping presents. Do some bars. I don't think you want that, man, because if I do it, you're gonna keep and realize how good they are. You're gonna keep on asking me. Bum, bum. Hit us with a check check. You know the lines? I'm sad to say that I do. I can't view it. Oops. What are you doing, Quicker? Are you high? I reset the black iron ore. Air spar. Well, look at that, boys. That is a brand new Twitch Prime. Absolute fucking legend, dude. Thank you so much for dropping the Prime on my stream, man. Welcome in, buddy. Nice. A rising ship? Is it? I have no clue. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. 327. It's going down. Holy fuck. It was like 350 or 360, right? It's sinking. Game is dying with the stream. What are you talking about, Quickor? Wait. Look at that one, man. That is none other than my good Norwegian friend Quekor. With a big boy. That's not a normal sub, chat. That is a tier 2 sub. Who did it land on? Pawnista. Fucking A. My man. Yo, Quekor, appreciate that, buddy. Probably the best Christmas gift I'm going to get this year. Legend. DD has the dragon skimmy. What the fuck is a dragon skimmy? Is this like a drag on these nuts kind of joke? It's an OSRS thing. Oh, of course it is. Is that something that's good to have? Oh, now I see it. Okay, it's like a badge on Twitch. Uh-huh. What is that? Oh, that one is easy to get. Yeah. I don't remember specifically the respawn rate of that one, Quakor, but it's not that hard to get. You just get it for gifting a sub, so is whatever. Aha. Uh-huh. Would rather have a zombie axe. What the fuck are you talking about, Rikke? But it says it's limited. It's not like limited in the sense that you're thinking of. Like there can only be 100 in the game, kind of limited. There's like the vendor will sell you the sword, but he's only going to sell you one sword, and 15 minutes later he's going to sell it again, and again, and again. Rip Arch and Dawn decor prices. Yeah, I had some items that I already moved away from Arch and Dawn. It didn't make sense. I could get twice the price. Like, okay, I literally did get twice the price on a different high pop realm compared to Argent Dawn. Yo, Scooby, what's up, dude? Removed from the game. Yeah, those are some bad boys. Well, the reason why it has the sell rate circle, okay, it's based on the amount posted. Like the sell rate, it is based on the items posted. How many of the items that get posted get sold? Right? So sometimes you can have an item that is extremely rare with a super high number because like whenever it doesn't get posted that often, but when it does get posted, it gets sold. Dark iron ore is 119 gold apiece. What? That's like almost 1,000 gold a bar if you were to melt it into bars. Have you ever thought about doing some videos of your routes for picking up all the items for 1017? Haven't. I mean, I guess I have made those videos many times, but I haven't titled. Like, they would be up on the second YouTube channel. Because whenever we do, let's say, Duskwood on stream, I record how we do it, the farms that we go to, and put up on the second YouTube channel. But I haven't done it, like, properly in a proper video format. That's why some extremely... Yeah, some items have an extremely high sell rate because of that, yeah. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da-da. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, you do YouTube? I make a couple of videos every now and then. Mm-hmm. Abyssal plate leg guards. Mm-hmm. Buy him, man. No, it's because it's that rare, DECOR. But like the item you sent right now, this shares the appearance with thorium leggings, so it's like the most basic appearance of all items. So it kind of rules out collectors that are collecting appearances. They're not going to give a fuck about those legs. But people that collect every item ID in the game would still need them. There's not that many of those, though, compared to appearance collectors, which is like the norm of collecting. Okay, how many am I at? 345. All right. Now we're talking. Hello, boss. How's the DECOR goal making treating you? It's treating me pretty well. I haven't done it that much this week. This is literally like my second hour doing it. I did 1 hour on stream on Monday, and then I'm doing one now. It is still very good. Like, I still consider the goal per hour to be like sky high. But it's not fun enough for me to do it for multiple hours a day. So I feel like now doing an hour every now and then, that's like as much as I can be arsed to do. I should do more from like a goal making perspective. I should do it way more because it's so good. Do you do it on many professions? Every profession. Besides from cooking. Haven't done cooking yet. Yeah, I do it with all professions, but I look at the top earners, obviously, the ones that make sense to make. That would yield me the most profit per lumber. So it's kind of unnecessary to do it with all professions. It gives you more options to find like a good profitable craft, but you don't need to. There's plenty of decent crafts in each profession, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. Followage. Balulski has been following for 9 years and 8 months. God damn, you're getting old, Balulski. Shit. There's a cooldown on it, Molo, and you get the foliage whispered to you. But if you type it now, you should be able to see it. You just gotta wait a couple of seconds. Nine years and 1 month. That's also a long ass fucking time. Boom, boom, bada, boom, 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 boom. 10 years and 1 week. Fucking hell, man. A decade. I mean, that's the longest time. It sounds like an even longer time if I think like 10 years. In 10 years, how old am I going to get? Fuck, now my nose is really clogged up. Typical, man. Like mornings and in the evenings. God, it's annoying. You're pushing 50 in 20 years? Yeah. How do you calculate which crafts are best to do? Well, you take a look at how much the item sells for, and then you take a look at how much lumber is needed, and then you can easily get like a value per lumber. But some items have very expensive materials as well, so you can give lumber a value on TSM, right? And then you'll have an easier time to see how much, like which crafts make sense to do. I got 4 more days of work, then I'm off for 12 days. 12 days? Nice. Now that's a proper vacation, dude. Boom, boom. Well, then how do I know what price to set the lumber at? Well, it doesn't, like, if you want to see what item is considered the best, it doesn't matter too much. Right? If you set the lumber at 400 gold, you're going to see the difference in profits, right? If you set it at, you try to set it at the most realistic price, which depends on the expansion, the profession, and also your realm. So you can manually check some items just to see, and then put it at like 400 gold, 600 gold, whatever. But when you're comparing one item with like 20 other items, it doesn't really matter because you're trying to see the difference between those items. I need more coffee. Go get it. Is Sigrid in chat? Well, Sigrid was in the chat. I'm not sure if he still is. Boom, boom, boom. Personally, do sale price, cost to craft, number of wood for best profit? But you also boil chicken. Boom, 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 boom. Boiled chicken? Yeah. Apparently, some people they put a chicken into a kettle with water and they boil it. That sounds pretty fucking bad. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. Finally, somebody that agrees with me. What about pizza? I don't fucking know, man. Americans, they probably boil pizza too. Who does that? See? That was literally my response as well. But then a bunch of Americans in the chat was like, wait, student, you've never boiled a chicken? It's fucking great. Stupidest thing I've heard, boiling a chicken. Wait, boiled chicken? Yes. I know. Because it gets you yolked. It gets you diarrhea. You boil it, then you take it out of the water, rip the flesh off and make small pieces, then you bake and put it on a bun. Pull the chicken. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I wish. You wish that the boiled chicken gave you diarrhea. I mean, I've wished for a lot of weird things in life, but like, that takes it though. I only boil it if I'm lazy and I'm using it for chicken noodle soup. I mean, the only. We've talked about this before, so we're not going to have like a 20-minute discussion about boiled chicken, but the only way that I could see boiling a chicken would work is if like you're making some kind of chicken soup or some shit. I see. Well, Trunkson, just boil it for a couple of minutes less. Nope, it's too late. I boil the chicken in the pan and I fry it. I mean, you're the only one in the chat that's excused to boil the chicken, Stig. You live in Sweden. You don't have access to electricity. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. Chicken bouillon. I carved the chicken, boiled the carcass with vegetables, and voila. Probably is better than what it sounds like. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, do I have enough now? No, I don't. Almost enough. I'm at 419. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. How did I walk away for a few minutes and come back to boiled chicken? You don't want to know. I don't like the look of a pale chicken, if that makes sense. There's nah. A pale chicken fillet. Fuck that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Overworking? Shit. Air fried chicken? That's 10 times better. Boiled in a thick sauce? Yeah, as I said, if it's like for soup or some shit, don't really care. Maelstrom. Appreciate the follow, dude. Welcome in. I heard from a very reliable source that me and my monkey song enjoyers actually eat the chicken raw. Now that I can believe. That is trustworthy. That would make a lot of sense. Boom, boom. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Hence why I boil it. You're getting coal for Christmas. Boom, 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 boom. You guys are still doing Sky Shards farm, I see. What is the price of the Alani mount on your realm since you're doing Sky Shards? What do you want for Christmas? That's the thing about becoming an adult. Like, there's no need to. Like, who the fuck is going to buy me what I wish for? It's like when you're. The sad truth is, like, when you're growing up, if you want to get something, you just get it, right? So yeah, I'm gonna get like fucking socks and a box of chocolate, probably, and that's all good. Student, what is your favorite Taylor Swift song? Taylor Swift song? I don't really have one. I'm trying to think of one. I can't remember the name of one. I was gonna say Poker Face, but that's Lady Gaga, which is a shitty song. Socks, boxers, and chocolate is good though. Consumables, agreed. Hell yeah, closed in a sale on both plates and leather boots. I linked you. Nice. Sweet. Did you get a good price? Wait, was it 449? 439. Holy fuck, this Bad Omen song is a big skip. Let me see. Warbank. There we go. Who the fuck will listen to Taylor Swift? Well, a lot of people do. I read this article that Taylor Swift, I'm not sure if the numbers are correct, but like she made like $2 billion on her last tour. So apparently a lot of people listen to Taylor Swift. There's a lot of monitas, man. Don't diss the Swiftmeister. Taylor Swift is the artist of the year 2024. She bundles and sells 580 versions of the same album. It's working. Apparently. She is making fat stacks. We can laugh all we want. But she's like Scrooge McDuck swimming around in billions, singing about breaking up with her boyfriend. I would have done the same thing. Shit. $1 million bonuses? Bring Me the Horizon is better than Taylor Swift, in my opinion, as well. But luckily, we don't all have the same taste in music. That would be kind of boring. We will never break up. Be a female, expose your ass and tits, and you'll be a millionaire too. It's that easy? I don't think it is that easy, though. You're obviously referring to girls doing like OnlyFans, but imagine how many girls are out there who is showing their private parts and not making a single cent. That has to be a thing. There's no way that every girl that shows her boobs gets money. I refuse to believe that. My ex sister in law does OnlyFans. Interesting. And let me guess, you're subscribed just because you want to make sure that she's doing all right. Like 90% of OnlyFans girls don't make any money, right? Kind of sad to be on the internet like that and make no money. So you're saying it's okay if you do make money. But yes, exactly. There's no way they all make money. I know she goosed some porn star. What does that? What does that mean? Goosed. Now I feel old, man. I can't be the only guy in chat who's never heard that term before. What does that mean? Goosed? Like a goose? Like the animal? Oh! Okay. It's a Liverpool thing. Gen C slang? Boom. Mm. Bolt of Ember silk cloth is really expensive now. Fucking 15 gold each? God damn. They stare at each other pretending to be gooses. It's kind of hot. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Is in Gen Z 12 still? I'm not following along. I don't know what the age brackets for the different generations are. Fucking English people drop thumbs. Definitely not speaking English. $1978? It's almost the same year as Swifty. Close. You're basically a baby, man. Drop thumbs might as well be speaking Latin right now. Deepstone oil, 70 gold each right now. Very interesting. Boom, boom, boom. Elder's stream. Yeah, don't pull me into this, man. Money there was 60, club was 8. Made billions converting it. Not bad. There we go. Made some a decent amount of decor items now. You know what that means, chat? That was the last farming session of today's